Welcome back to Living 808. This is an issue for a lot of people, and there are some families that would prefer to spend their Kupuna years at home, and they can get the care they need thanks to programs like the Arcadia In-Home Services. So we invited a member on the show to tell us what the benefits are and how it fits into her lifestyle. We'd like to introduce you to Marion Okada. Nice to have you here on Living 808.
Nice to meet you. My pleasure to be here.
Well, tell me about this, because obviously, as all of us age, we have to start thinking about this, and this is a great option for you. Why, at age 63, last year, did you decide to join?
Well, I'm a planner, so I knew that in the future I'm going to age like everybody else. So my father was a resident of Arcadia, and I knew that when they started this program, they provide great care. So I thought, oh, the benefit is I can stay home, but enjoy all the benefits that a resident can.
And what are some of those benefits for people who might not know, a lot of different services?
Yes, guaranteed lifetime care, skilled nursing, and there are social benefits. I get to use all their facilities like the pool, the events. I can take part in all their classes, yoga, swimming. I've even used their grand piano to practice.
Wow.
I even have private events there in their event room. I had a surprise birthday party there.
You're getting your full money's worth, aren't you?
Exactly, and I go to their events. They have tours of Iolani, Menehune Chocolate Factory. I've just gotten started.
And I'd imagine you have a great social circle there, too, from coming and being involved and having new friends.
Yes, I've actually known some people from my father's time, but I've made some new friends when I went on the tours as well as take part in the activities. I go to their once-a-month Aloha Hour. They have pupus, entertainment. I've taken friends there. And I do have some meals in their dining room. I've taken friends there, too. So I've made new friends, and I've taken my old friends there.
And it sounds like it's a great fit for your lifestyle. Is it exactly what you thought it was going to be when you signed up for this, or is it exceeded your expectations?
It's exceeded it, because I go about 3 or 4 times a week to take part in activities like yoga, swimming, and practice my piano. But I've also, I know that my mind is at peace. I know that if anything should happen to me, maybe 10, 20 years, my health care is guaranteed.
And that's such a great thing, because, you don't know for certain many things, but to have that out there is great. What other benefits do you receive as an in-home member?
Well, I consider it like a membership in a club and with the convenience of a hotel. So that when I'm there, I'm in their lobby. I enjoy their gourmet coffee. They have a gourmet coffee machine for members. And I have a lot of meetings there with friends, those who are residents as well as at-home members, as well as I meet my friends who are not members there. It's a very nice place to sit and talk. And I also explain what a great place it is. And some are interested. They're looking into it.
That sounds fantastic. And I want to ask you, just, having your experience, you have 1 year under your belt with this, why would you recommend it? Is for all those stated reasons?
Well, it's the convenience of, it's convenience. I don't have to worry about my lifetime care, the future of my health. But I also have another facet to my already busy social life. And they provide a lot of activities that you probably would not even think of. For example, the tour of Iolani Palace. I also went on a farm tour.
Wow.
And they're always planning something. But the biggest thing I would recommend is that you get to stay home. A lot of my friends, they would not consider moving into a community. But with this, you get all the benefits of Arcadia, but you get to stay home.
Well, that's terrific. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing all about this. We're going to post all the information for you on our website, khon2.com, so you can look into this and see if it is the right fit for you. Nice having you here on Living 808.
Thank you.